our ancestors, and all those men leading the way in the battle against the current decaying state of dating in North America, USA. Rest in peace, Godfather KS.
I'm a PhD.
You can't make
On this channel, we will bring light to the beastly behavior of females of the feminine flame who have been trained to be monstrously masculine, incohesively independent,
I don't need no man.
masterfully manipulative
Bumbleclad.
in their incessive abuse, destruction, and assistance in the feminist agenda to demasculinize the traditional man of this nation and the household unit. Traditional men of this nation, I salute you. We strive on this channel to be confident, intelligent, and assertive.
Yes, sir.
And most of all, physically fit. Let us begin.
Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. What I'm going to talk about today is this political game that everyone seems to kind of be focused on right now, thinking that it's going to really make a humongous difference in their life. And even though it may make a difference for some people, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really make a difference who is in power, left wing, right wing, in my opinion. Why? Because I think that the left wing and right wing is all connected to the same bird, okay? And with the U.S. insignia using the eagle for its mascot, one wing of the bird cannot go in a different direction while the other wing of the bird is going another direction and still be connected to the same bird. In this case, two parties, left wing party, right wing party, can't be connected to the same country and still bring it in two totally different directions, in my opinion. All of those politicians, man, they seem to be related, if you look it up, in some type of way, where they're cousins, from Obama to Bush to Cheney to Powell, you know. All those presidents are related. It's like family members. It's like, you know, when you vote, okay, and your vote doesn't determine the president, by the way. The Electoral College determines the president. You know, basically what you're doing when you're voting is making a suggestion, all right, on how you feel. But the final decision is up to the Electoral College, not to the common folk. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're going to the polls, that, you know, the future of the country will not be determined by your votes. Okay, I mean, just think about it. You know, if you are in power of an empire, would you allow the common folk to choose the future of your empire, determine the direction of your empire? Or would you fight tooth and nail and even burn it to the ground if it was necessary in order to preserve your power? Think about it. Also think about it. Think about this. If you are in power and you're over everyone, would you want to feed your people healthy food? Would you want your people to be strong? intelligent, politically savvy? Or would you prefer to have a country that is ignorant, out of shape, okay, not physically fit, fickle, and unaware of the grand scheme of things? Which group of people will be easier to rule over if you, as the king or queen over your kingdom? In my opinion, it will be easier to rule over ignorant, overweight, intellectually out of shape, and easily amused people. Because the other group of people would be a direct threat to my empire. Because why? Because they're just as intelligent as I am. They're just as physically fit as I am. They're just as politically savvy as I am. So what's the difference between a king and someone else who knows and can do the same thing that he can do? You're not king anymore, or you won't be for long if you have people on the same level with you. All right? So it's in their best interest to keep everyone ignorant, distracted, overweight, unhealthy. Okay? So just keep that in mind, gentlemen. Keep that in mind, ladies, when you are going to the polls this year, that or if you go, if you choose to indulge in the game. All right, because I believe it's kind of like WWF. They fight on stage, fight in front of the TV for the fans to get the ratings up. But then behind closed doors, it's all good job. Good job, Jim. Good job, Tom. Good job, Bill. It's all one big happy family. But in front of you, it's like, just like lawyers. Lawyers do that all the time. They put on a show in the courtroom, right? But behind closed doors, when the case is over, they go back and shake hands at the end of the day. It's all part of the same thing, right? So those are my thoughts on this political race between, the Trump card or the Khameleon. I don't have anything against either one of them. I know, that it's a game that stands to benefit the Khameleon, or stands to benefit the Trump card. Trump card, just from an ocular, right, or from a visual standpoint, looking at what he's got going on makes a heck of a lot more sense, right, for the television. And the Khameleon, and as you see, she's changing. She's Indian, from India one day, and then she's American Indian, right here. People from here that today are labeled as black. Today she's that one moment, the next moment saying you better think a union member. How does she say it? So it's kind of amusing. But a few years ago, she was the first Indian from India, right? Which India used to be called Hindustan, by the way, before they adopted the name, or was given the name India. All right. So she's essentially Hindustan, from Hindustan, and she is claiming to be an American Indian now, which I guess in some twists can be sort of true, since she is here in America and she is of India, but she's not the American Indians like we are, today's labeled or so-called black people. So just keep that in mind, gentlemen, ladies. Continue to do your research, continue to stay fit, keep your eyes open, keep your mind open. Therefore, nothing will be a surprise to you. Always stay prepared, therefore you can never be surprised by any type of event that takes place. Always train harder than you fight. Therefore, when the fight does come, it's a cakewalk for you. Why? Because you train harder than this. All right. I look forward to speaking with you in future videos. Make sure you stay posted.